Hello everybody, this is Gusto again, and I have another review today. Last week I reviewed my first Canadian IMP, which was very enjoyable, so I decided to continue with that theme and review some more Canadian rations. And I'm going to review another one out of the package that I received from Matt Armstrong, who was generous enough to send me 3 Canadian IMPs that I had not seen before. So without further ado, today's ration will be Menu 10 Thai Chicken. So as before, and as are typical with the modern Canadian IMPs, you have the brown paper overwrap on a foil liner. Kind of feels like a sack lunch. So if we look on the packaging, as I showed you on the other one, there is an online commentary for feedback regarding the quality of the meals. So let's go ahead and break into it. Ooh, there's something that looks like it's spilled. Not really spilled, but it's a dry. And it looks probably like sugar. I don't know if you can see that on my fingers. Yeah. Looks like a sugar packet has broken inside here. That's okay. Alright, so first thing we have is chicken with Thai style sauce. The next thing is blueberry applesauce, couscous, vegetable couscous. There's the bread. I did get a comment about the bread, to throw that in the boiling water as well, warms it up and makes it a lot softer. So I'll try that this time as well. I should dust these things off as I take them out so I don't make too much of a mess. There's 2 peanut butters, as there was last time as well. Well, these are chocolate biscuits. It's really difficult to read that, and I'm sorry for the glare. Hazelnut hot chocolate. There's a strawberry sports drink. 2 of them, actually. Instant coffee. Hot sauce. Matches. And look inside there. There is sugar everywhere. Absolute mess. There's the giant napkin. There's the beverage bag, and unfortunately it is full of sugar, so I'm not going to use it this time. There is the plastic spoon, very long for reaching down into the pouches. There is whitener for tea and coffee. There's 1 sugar packet, and this doesn't look like it's the one that has broken open, or is it? I can't tell. That's the only one in there, so that's got to be it. There's a moist towelette, chiclets, a sugar-free, coffee-flavored Werther's Original, and a toothpick. I'll show you how much of this sugar spilled out here. Yeah, so quite a bit has broken out of that sugar packet. Oh well. Alright, so as far as the main entrees go, there is the chicken with Thai style sauce. There's your ingredients if you like to read that. Nutrition information as well. It's interesting to see that this is packaged by the Warnock Company, which makes a lot of the US MREs. As for the packaging on the inside, it's in a silver pouch. Again, it shows Warnock Company. This pouch is a little larger than the US MRE retort pouches. Again, this is the date code here. You can see 12314, so 2012, 314th day. And this is a 240 gram entree. As for the blueberry applesauce, again, there's your ingredients. Straightforward applesauce with blueberries is what it looks like to me. It also comes in a pouch, packaged by the Warnock Company, and I guess you could warm this up if you so chose, but I'm not going to. No ration heater with this, so I'm going to toss the main entree into boiling water. I'm going to put the bread in there as well, so soften it up. Let that boil for about 10 minutes. I have located the rip in the sugar. There it was right there. Alright, so while it's heating up, let's get the rest out on a tray. I usually start by unpacking the bread, but that's warming up, so start with the chocolate biscuits. Alright. Actually, these are chocolate chip cookies. There you go. 2 chocolate chip cookies. They seem to be stuck together pretty good. Let's see if we get them apart. Ah, there you go. They actually feel like chewy chocolate chip cookies. A little crumbly. That's okay. Next we have the blueberry applesauce. I'll try to just take a corner off of this. It's a huge pouch for the applesauce, just comes down to about here. So a very large pouch for that, but it's okay. I'll just try to take a corner off and squeeze it onto the tray. Actually, pretty good amount of applesauce. Looks great. Next, we'll go ahead and prepare the couscous, and it says to fill up to the line with boiling water. If you look on the back, there's a lot of good ingredients in there, a lot of vegetables, onions, carrots, garlic, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, tomato, leek, and spinach. So that should be tasty. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so peek inside there. Good smell. Strong garlic. Let's see if I can do this without burning myself. Alright. Nope. That's hot. That's quite hot. Go ahead and mix that up. My niece Stella likes to watch these movies before she goes to bed. And she says that her favorite parts are when I speed up the mixing sounds and when I mess up or spill something or make a mistake. So I guess that's for you, Stella. Alright. So we'll let that sit for a few minutes. It says for 5, so we'll do that. And while we have some hot water at our disposal, we'll go ahead and make the hot drinks. This says to mix in the beverage bag, like I showed you before. The beverage bag was full of sugar, so I'm not going to open that up. It says to mix with 170 milliliters of water. We'll do that. That's close enough. Give it a good stir for Stella. Next we'll make our coffee. And this is very, very fine granules, unlike the, I don't know if you can see in there, unlike the United States freeze-dried coffee crystals that are a little chunkier. This looks like that spray-dried instant coffee. We will go ahead and add what's left of the sugar after it broke open and made a big mess. And the coffee creamer. Alright, the other beverage that we have to make is the strawberry sports drinks. There's 2 of them, I'm just going to make one. It says to mix this with 250 milliliters of water. That should be close enough. Next, we have the bread that warmed up with the main entree. Nice and warm, and it is much softer than the last one. There you go. Looks tasty. Couscous has been sitting for a few minutes and it looks to be fairly well rehydrated. Give it one more mix. Plate it up. Smells delicious. Very strong garlic and vegetable scent. Then our main event, which is the Thai chicken. And there you go. So big chunks of chicken, some mushrooms, some red peppers in there. Wow. I also see some water chestnuts. The sauce has a pretty spicy scent to it. All in all, this looks pretty darn good. We do have some peanut butter that I'll stick some of that on the bread and some hot sauce. Alright, let's get to tasting. I'm going to start with the bread, as usual. Like I said, putting this in the boiling water did help quite a bit. It's nice and soft and warm. Flaky. And warming it up also makes it taste a lot better. It's got a very buttery kind of sweet taste to it. Very, very good. There's peanut butter. That's pretty tasty, creamy peanut butter. Well, I'm going to start with the side item of the couscous. I have not seen couscous in a ration before, but it smells fantastic. Has good bits of vegetables. There's the detail. Looks good. And that's very tasty. You can taste all of the vegetable components. It has a good texture to it. Nothing to complain about in that couscous. Very, very good. I enjoy that a lot. There you go again with the detail. You can see the little vegetable elements in there. Focus. Come on. Very good. Alright, for the main item, you can see the big chunks of chicken in there. I see mushrooms, water chestnuts, looks like some red bell pepper. The sauce has kind of a spicy scent to it, otherwise fairly nondescript. Let me get you some detail real quick. It doesn't look bad at all. Let's give it a shot. I'll try to get a little bit of everything in here. Try to get some mushroom, some chicken, and some vegetables. A bit of water chestnut. There you go. That's quite tasty. The sauce is kind of salty. It's almost kind of like a mushroom gravy more than anything. The chicken has really good texture. It's not too rubbery or anything like that, and it doesn't taste overly processed. The sauce could be a little bit spicier for my liking, but since there's hot sauce, I will add it. Sriracha may be better here, but we have what we have. Let's see if that helps. Again, the texture of this and the large pieces of all of the vegetables and chicken is pretty pleasing. That's definitely better with some spice. Very good. Actually could use more if I had some. Yeah, that's good. Very, very tasty. Alright. Now we've got some applesauce to try. This is the blueberry applesauce. Looks pretty typical for applesauce, same texture. Good scent to it. Very sweet. And it mainly tastes like applesauce. I don't really taste too much of the blueberry in it. Maybe a little bit, but it's not an overwhelming addition. But very tasty. Let's go to our drinks before we get to the dessert. Start with the strawberry fruit drink, or the sports drink. As far as sports drinks go, it doesn't have the same salty component to the flavor. It actually just tastes more like a strawberry Kool-Aid. We also have the hazelnut hot cocoa. We'll try that. It smells very good. Very strong hazelnut scent. Yeah, that's really tasty. Just a little bit of the cocoa and mostly hazelnut and creamy flavor there. While we're at it with the beverages, we'll go ahead and try the coffee. It's pretty good, really no bitterness at all. Actually tastes like a decent cup of coffee. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to add it to the hazelnut hot cocoa and make kind of a hazelnut mocha. Yep, that was a good idea. That's very tasty. Kind of like a hazelnut coffee drink. Very good. And last but not least is the chocolate chip cookie. There you go. Lots of chocolate chips in there. It's kind of crumbly. It's on the softer side as far as cookies go. Not sure what that looks like. Maybe might be a little moldy. We'll try a bite from this side just to be safe. I don't see any moldiness on the other one, so maybe it's just sugar or something like that. Actually, that actually looks a little moldy too. I'm not gonna eat that piece. This cookie looks a little better. Of course, they were stuck together, so no guarantees whatsoever, but I'll just take a bite just to see what it tastes like. And that tastes okay. The chocolate tastes maybe a little bit sour, and the cookie itself tastes a little bit on the stale side, so that may be a little bit of mold in there. I'm not going to press my luck and eat any more of it, but yeah, the chocolate, it's an old cookie. It's just an old cookie. We'll try the bread dunked in some of this gravy here, so that should be good. Yeah, that's quite tasty. So again, thanks for the tip about warming the bread up with the main. That made all the difference. Very good. We do have the coffee flavored Werther's Original, sugar-free. There you go. Yeah, and you can taste the coffee flavor, but most sugar-free candies kind of taste a little bit sour to me, so We also have the chiclets, which look the exact same as the United States MRE chiclets, and taste the same as well. They're soft and have a strong peppermint flavor. Pretty good overall. Anyway, so my second Canadian IMP, which was the Thai chicken. This one was actually very pleasing, especially the main entree. The texture was very pleasing, and then when you added a little bit of spice to the sauce, actually gave it a pretty good kick. So very pleased with this one. All right. So again, Matt Armstrong, thank you very, very much for your generosity and for these rations. I'm greatly enjoying them. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sorry for being a little bit slow on the delivery of the videos, but I've been a little bit busy. But I'll keep rolling out good content pretty frequently. So until next time, thanks again to all of my supporters and all of the subscribers. Thank you to my friends in the review community and on MREinfo.com. So stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.